Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Theta Emerald EX Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on our father, the 5th gym leader, and we did win, but unfortunately it was not without sacrifice, so if you want to go see how that ended up, and you really do, you should go back and check the last episode. Now, I know in today's episode I said we were just going to get right back on the horse, right on the road, head over to the next route, and just get things going, but the more and more I thought about it, and really when I started looking at the map, I realized that now that we have access to Surf, how many other encounters we can get before we head over to Route 118. There are several encounters we can get. First of all, we're going to start off today's episode with a Route 108 encounter. After that, the sunken ship is around here somewhere. I think we may have actually swam past it already. I believe the sunken ship or the abandoned ship counts as another area, so we can get an encounter there as well. We can then, if we want to, surf to the right of Slateport City, and Route 134 is another encounter as well. Yeah, it's a lot of water types, but it's okay. We could use some at this point. After that, south of Mauville, around here-ish, we have New Mauville, which is the power plant-ish area, where we can probably catch an electric type. And then I realized that once you come out of Meteor Falls, right wherever Meteor Falls is, you can surf to the left and up, and there's actually some grass up there, which is awesome because that means we're going to be able to get an encounter that's not a water encounter. But our first 3 encounters are going to be fishing encounters, so get your bait ready, get your rods ready. That whole sentence just had an air of nastiness to it, I apologize. We're gonna catch a couple Pokemon here, starting with our Route 108 encounter, which is gonna be, we already have a Shelder. Yes, we do, and it's level 34, but I still appreciate it. Also, I'm sorry, Earhart, but I don't want you out front, just in case a Skill Link Shelder comes up with some Icicle Spears and tries to get us once again. May take a couple encounters here. We could go for a surfing encounter. I just know that when you surf, you pretty much are restricted. Like if Shelter pops up too much, we'll just do a surfing encounter. But I know when you do surfing, you're essentially restricted to Whalmers and Pelipers, or the pre-evolutions or evolved form of any of those. I'm pretty sure when you swim, those are the only things that you could encounter. I could be wrong, that could be different in this game, but I think I remember looking up, I was curious, so I just looked up what you can catch in what areas, and I'm pretty sure every single water area had the exact same surfing encounters, but the fishing encounters were different for every single route. The fishing encounters were typically the more interesting ones, if I remember. I could be remembering this wrong, by the way. It could be the exact opposite. And if we get too many Shelders here, I will go ahead and just do, yeah, it's possible that it's just Shelders here, at least with the old rod. If we could have got the good rod or something, which we will probably get in today's episode. Maybe with the good rod we could get something more exciting here, but I'll give it 2 more fishing attempts, and if we're stuck with Shelder, we'll just go ahead and get our surfing encounter, which at the very least we could catch the Wingull or the Whalmer and then call dupes for the rest of the game, so then we won't have to worry about it. But I don't know, it's a shame we missed that Wingull on Route 1. Or on Route 103, I should say, because that's going to prevent us probably. It would have been nice to catch that and then been able to call dupes again here, but it's not looking like that's unfortunately going to be the case. That's why you keep going, boys. That's why you don't give up. I don't care what anybody tells you. They're going to beat you down in life sometimes. They're going to say, you're wasting your time. What in the world are you doing? Well, what I'm doing is catching a freaking Skrelp, which is going to be awesome, obviously. Eventually, Dragalge, Poison Dragon type, unique typing, only one in the entire game. Poison doesn't really affect us. We don't have any poison types in the box. Another dragon type in the box, though, is kind of awesome. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let us use some Pokeballs against this thing, because I doubt this thing can hurt us. And I don't think it should have any moves that it can damage itself with, although, like I said, 6th gen, little iffy, not 100% sure on it. The Pokeball is going to get the job done, though, thankfully, and that makes me extremely happy. The Skrelp was caught. I love that name. It's almost like Kleil, RIP, or Walther, because you got Skrelp. I kind of just want to stick an L into a random boy's name. Skrelp is the mock kelp Pokemon. Camouflaged as rotten kelp, they spray liquid poison on prey that approaches unawares and then finish it off. I think that may be a typo, but that's okay. Give a nickname to the caught Skrelp. It's a male. I think I'm going to do the same thing we did with Kleil. Let's pick a random guy's name and just stick an L somewhere in there. How about How about like Devin? If you did Delvin, that's actually a real name though. What about Delevin? Could work. I want to know the top, hey, I almost called you Siri, I'm so sorry. What are the top boys' names of 2018? It says Sophia. Noah, okay, here we go. Most popular baby names of 2018. We're gonna find a good name to shove an L into here because that's what I like to do. We got Jackson, Liam, Noah, Aiden, Caden, Grayson. They love the N's, what the heck? Lucas, Mason, Oliver, there's already L's in all these. I love this one. You know what? The 12th best baby name of the year is Carter. And we're gonna go ahead and take Carter and we're gonna shove an L right in there and you're gonna end up with Carlter. Carlter is gonna get sent to the box. We may use Carlter at some point. Not 100% sure though. I kind of like this, just shoving random L names into things, or random L's into random people's names. I kind of dig it, not gonna lie. We obviously, by the way, have a ton of water encounters that we could be, or a ton of water trainers we could be battling if we really wanted to. I don't particularly want to right now. I may save them for grinding eventually, but we'll figure out how we want to handle them later. It's possible we're gonna be underleveled. By the way, Abandoned Ship is a new area, thankfully. Now you're probably like, where are you gonna get an encounter on here? Well, I just so happen to know that there is some random water on this ship. You can find, Repel's effect has worn off. I will not use another. Okay, don't care about ships. I think those people are gonna these people are gonna wanna fight, so I wasn't really into it. We'll see if we're underleveled by taking this person on though. A level 39 Noibat is kinda nuts, kinda scary. How do we wanna take on said level whatever Noibat? We go into Wand obviously and hit him with a Moonblast. Is he whipping up that whirlwind? Is he? I couldn't remember. I was trying to, there's so many dance moves out there now. I'm trying to remember what the whip is. It's not 2012 anymore. I apologize. I had to think about, or is that, oh, that's the name. Okay, we're good. Don't worry. I am white. Continue. Now that the Noibat is taken down, we have an Eevee coming in next. Should be rather simple to take down, although it would be even simpler if we still had a Sock. Not gonna lie. Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be much, much more simple, much simpler, the most simplest if we just had a Sock with us, but we don't. Did he just say, you're not my mommy mom? I'm not gonna make fun of what anybody calls their parents or grandparents or anything like that. I've heard them all in the book. When I was a kid, I called my grandma Mawgaw and Pawgaw. It wasn't because I wanted to, it's just because I couldn't pronounce it. So I called them Mawgaw and Pawgaw. So you know what? I have no right to make fun of what anybody calls their Grammy Gram or their mommy mom. We have a Barbacle, which I think I am fine staying in and clicking Horn Leech on. It is super effective, and it is a one-shot. Would you look at that? Like I said, Retro could totally... I think we're going to pick up the EXP share, by the way, back out of the box. Forgot to let you guys know that, but not that I'm worried about being underleveled, but I'm kind of worried about being underleveled, so it's just something I've been tossing around in the old brain stem. Let us grab this old rod and get our Abandoned Ship encounter, which will hopefully be something new, something interesting, something exciting. I like that the last Pokemon, I mean, it had to happen eventually. You were gonna catch a Magikarp at some point, so why not now? Go into tech. He knows Dive? My boy knows Dive? He knows Bounce. You know Bounce at level 27? It's kind of nuts, nice that you're eventually gonna know it. It'd be cool if I could land like a single Bullet Punch if we could not be paralyzed for like one turn would be awesome. I'm scared of critting this thing. We need to just catch this thing, get it out of the way. Not that a Gyarados isn't a fantastic Pokemon, by the way. A Gyarados is a wonderful Pokemon. We have another male Pokemon, by the way. Am I tempted to just stick with the top boys' names? Kind of just want to keep shoving L's into things, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the way we're going to go. Let's read the description, though, and see if we like anything. Here we go. Magikarp is the fish Pokemon. Its swimming muscles are weak, so it is easily washed away by currents. In places where water pools, you can see Magikarp deposited there by the flow. Would I like to give a nickname to the caught Magikarp? Do I want to just stick an L in something again? I'm looking at the list here and I'm trying to see. Max, Mulks. I don't like the sound of that one. Ethan. Ethelan, Arthur, Islick, Isalk, Riley, Edward, Joseph, Alexander. These are some great names, by the way. I can't wait to have a kid. Dylan. I just like, you know what? I might just go with Dylan with 2 L's. Do I want to do that though? Jackson, Matthew. Wait, Jackson. What the heck? Jackson was at the top of the other list. They changed it on me. There's some strange names on here too. I kind of just like this name by itself. You know what? We're just going to go with Kai as in Cobra Kai. Even though it's not exactly a snake, it evolves into a serpent-like Pokemon. And there's going to be no L in that name, obviously. I'm sorry, but that's what, it's been a long day of work. The creative parts of the brain, even though I work in a job where I'm literally paid to be creative, they're not working today. I used them all up staring at my screen. It's also a Monday, so you get what you pay for. And that's exactly what I tell my boss whenever I asked him for a raise. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's head. We have a lot to do. I don't know if I want to, like, I would love to keep, no, this little boy. I would love to keep exploring the ship. Like, I could obviously body all of these. I could obviously body all of these Pokemon you're showing me, but I would much rather not if at all possible. Let's Horn Leech the Octillery, and let's go into Georgie just so that this little Sand Slash can't use like Earthquake or something on him, because I would hate that. This should one-shot the Octillery because Retro's so good. Yeah, I want to explore and I want to take on trainers. Stop. I want to explore and I want to take on trainers, don't get me wrong, but I also at the same time really just want to focus on catching all these encounters so that in the next episode we can actually do what I wanted to do, which is, you know, actually progress in the game. We have found a Destiny Knot in case we want to do any breeding. Hint, hint, I don't. And I think we can head up here and maybe there's a key item of some sort in here. Yes. Okay, so I have to find the scanner. Oh wait, he hasn't found the scanner. We have the storage key, so we can go a little bit further. I think we actually find the TM for Ice Beam in there, if I am remembering correctly. It's been a little bit since I've played through 3rd gen, but I think the TM for Ice Beam is in this room, which is use the storage key to get. Am I incorrect? I'm correct. TM13 is Ice Beam, which is awesome. We can go ahead and use that. If anybody can learn it, I don't know if anybody can. I don't know if anybody can. I would love it if they could. Walther! I actually remember, you're a special attacker. That is now in my head. Should I just get rid of Swords Dance? We're probably done with Walther being a physical attacker. We still have the Aqua Jet as priority if we want to, but I don't see myself setting up with only Aqua Jet as our main physical moves, so I think I can go ahead and get rid of that for Ice Beam. Cool, fantastic, great. This is also tough because I'm gonna want to explore new Mauville as well, but I don't think I'm gonna be, well, I mean, I would, there, see, you can get Wingles here. Not that I'm not gonna be able to, but I kinda just want to get while the getting's good. I'm also kind of tempted to just throw up a Repel here so I don't have to deal with these random encounters anymore. We've already got an encounter here. Oh, Tentacool. Tentacool is the other Pokemon that you can, I think you only find a Wailmer via fishing. So, but those are the 2 Pokemon that you can find via that method. Okay, so we have another encounter here. I'm just doing the rounds. I should have gotten this encounter. Oh wait, we didn't have Surf back then. Never mind. I was gonna say I should have gotten it while we were in Slateport, but that makes no sense, you silly. Okay, get on your horse. Get on your whatever this is, and get onto Route 134. At this point, we can also go to the box real fast and check on those Pokemon if we want to, which I may very well want to do. I haven't 100% decided yet. Let's get our encounter on this route. This is like the worst possible day for me to be getting all these encounters, by the way, because like I said, the creative part of the brain is not working. Horsey, why are you level 48, son? Why are you level 48, son? I love you, Horsey. That's much too high. That is much too high. Obviously that's dupe, so we're gonna encounter again. Although I may change my mind about that if they're all gonna be level 48. That seems a little ridiculous, so we may have to bypass this encounter completely. Let's try one more time, just to get a little peeksies. Are you gonna be this high? Horsey, level 46. I mean, it's better than when they were level 34 and we were level 20. Then we were just getting bodied. Now we're only a couple levels behind. I don't want to learn Woodhammer. No, I don't want to learn Woodhammer. Yes, stop learning Woodhammer. This isn't as scary because I at least trust that Retro can take them out, but I am a little bit scared about what might destroy us. We may bypass this encounter here, and also if it's the Horsey, I just don't want to do it 150 times. It's looking like it's going to be the Horsey. This is a pretty good place to train though. Like, this is super easy training. I'll do one more. I'll do one final one for you boys. Like I said, patience is key. You can't give up. If you give up, then the Nazis win. Okay, one more old route attempt. Let's do this, please. If we could just make this work. Appreciate it quite. Okay. If we could just make this work, I would appreciate it quite a bit. You don't seem to be understanding what I'm trying to say. That's a bite. Is it still going to be the horsey? I got a bad feeling it's still going to be the horsey. It's still the horsey at level 53. Yeah, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I appreciate you, Route 153. We could just get a surfing encounter and not have to worry about it as much, but we could also just go heal our Pokemon and feel even better about it. And I have an electric type Pokemon coming up, so you know what? I just want to go capture that electric type, I think. Let me quickly look at our Pokemon. Let's check the new Pokemon that we captured in the beginning of this episode. We got Carlter, who has Poison Touch, and Adamant-Natured Carlter, which maybe is good. I don't know if you're a physical attacker, special attacker. 6th gen, not the specialty. We've got Acid, Camouflage, Water Tail, and Water Pulse, and Poison Tail. And then, of course, we have, a modest Magikarp is pretty bad. We have a modest Kai with Splash, Tackle, Flail, and Bounce. Obviously, the thing's going to be a Gyarados in one level, so not that we have to worry about that, but a modest Gyarados, not exactly your first choice if you had to choose. Okay. Now that we have the ability to surf, we can head up here. I believe we've already taken all these trainers, and you can go. I can't remember where you're supposed to surf. I think you have to go all the way to the top, which means I should have just taken the path. We're probably going to run into some random battles. I don't want to. We're going to run past them. We're going to go at light speed. You're going to pretend this isn't happening, and you're not getting motion sick right now. I apologize. Get past them as quickly as possible. Come on now. We've made it through. Okay. You go swimming here. You go surfing man here. Surfing bird. Don't start singing it. Don't start singing it. Don't start singing it. Oh my gosh, it's in my brain. Oh my god, I want to. Oh, I gotta. I'm sorry. My brain's all jumbled. I'm so terribly sorry. We have to go talk to Watson, who's just chilling in the middle of Mauville City. We gotta talk to him first because we gotta get the key. We don't have the key to the place yet. There we go. Here he is. Oh, Gilmore, looks like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Wow. Fine, I've decided. I need a favor, Gilmore. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Gilmore, I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. The generator's been running a bit haywire. It's getting unsafe. Here, take this key to get into New Mauville. Okay. Basement key, thank you very much. We're going to get an encounter there, and then following that, I think we are going to go ahead. Oh, wait, I also said I wanted to bring out the EXP share. I know. If I feel like we're getting over-leveled, I will, but since we've already had to grind one time, move my PC. Item storage, withdraw, EXP share. Since we've already had to grind once, I kind of feel like we may have to start grinding more in the future. The levels are kind of getting a little bit steeper, so I think it makes sense to pull out. Okay. It always makes sense to pull out. Okay, run over here into the cave. Inside the cave we go. Now, can you get an encounter out here? I actually don't know. We'll just go inside. The door is locked. We're gonna go in and insert this. Oh, so much inserting of keys in this episode. And here in New Mauville, for sure, we can definitely find an encounter. Obviously, you're hoping. I kind of want a Magnemite. I actually used the Magnemite in my Pokemon Let's Go playthrough, and it's pretty good as a Magneton. And Magnezone's actually in this game, so I think I actually would be fine with one of those. Although we have a dope Steel type as it is. So maybe I'll change my tune on that. Oh, I was supposed to press that button. I thought they were going to try to trick me. Our New Mauville encounter is going to be... That's a great encounter. That's a great encounter. That's a great encounter. I love Electros. Oh, that Levitate ability. Now let's assume I get this ability right in this generation. Does Levitate actually make you immune to ground type moves? Because I don't want another Sock situation. Do we have a Thunderstone, by the way? If not, I think we can find a Thunderstone here, which is nice for us. That was a crit. Let's be careful. That was a crit, so let's be careful. And go for the Pokeball on this thing. We're getting close to where we need to buy some more Pokeballs. I'm waiting until we can buy Ultra Balls because I feel like that makes the most sense to do it. Dude, we're getting lucky with these Pokeballs, though. I don't even have to worry about it. Gotcha, Dynamo was caught. Texas gained 349 experience points. And Earhart is going to gain 100. Okay, we have the XP share. Yes, oh great, everybody's getting wonderful experience points. Dynamo is the Elefish Pokemon. One alone can emit only a trickle of electricity, so a group of them gathers to unleash a powerful electric shock. This is the Eel Pokemon, or eventually will be the Eel Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and nickname this thing Unagi. Not only is there a remembrance, a remembrance, as a way to remember sashimi, our other sushi-based Pokemon, but also because I had some today. Is Unagi the right way to spell this? Is Unagi the right way, or is it the right word for it? What is Unagi? Unagi is the Japanese word for freshwater eel. That works. Okay, did I spell it right? Hold on. A lot of double checking today. We've spelled it right. Unagi is gonna go ahead and get sent to Lynette's PC, and we're gonna try to get through the rest of this area as quickly as I can humanly possibly go. Arrow's gonna go out front, probably get some prime experience in here just because we're going against a lot of electric types, and you would think we would be able to kind of devastate their lives. That would have been a pretty awesome Pokemon as well. You better not have like Ice Beam or something ridiculous, my friend. I don't know what he had there. I literally just watched him use Levitate or Magnet Rise, whatever it's called. I literally watched him use it and then still went for the Bulldoze anyway because I'm not smart. But like I said, with Bulldoze, we should be able to body pretty much every electric type in here and get a decent amount of experience in the meantime. Another Hooper Ring. I'm assuming Thunderous or something's gonna be in here, maybe. What the? There's a strange force blocking the way. How about you wait till later? Okay, I'll wait till later. We got Voltorbs just chilling around here. Luckily, they're only level 25, so not that big a deal. Could I count them as static encounters? Yes. Am I going to? No, because I'm a nice boy. Continue. Another Tynamo. I think you have Levitate, so again, I can't really attack you. Another Voltorb. That's okay. Not a big deal. Just don't want you to use Explosion on me, really. This is the one, if you end up pressing the switch, you feel bad about yourself. I knew there was one. There's the Magnemite. I would have loved it. Not gonna lie. There's a Voltorb. Would have loved it. Not gonna lie. Green button. I think we actually get a Thunderstone at the end of this area if I'm not another one. Zapdos probably. Zapdos probably has to come through one of these as well. Duh. We will step on the switch. I stepped on the switch. Cool. The generator has stopped. I thought you also got a TM in here. Oh, we can just buy, I'm so dumb, I keep forgetting. We can just buy Thunderstones from that lady in Mauville. I don't know why I keep freaking out, like, where am I gonna get all the stones? They literally just give them to you, you just gotta buy them. So we can get an Electros actually pretty quickly if we really want to. And, you know, I kinda want to. I'm not totally married to the idea. Excuse me, the encounter's gotta stop. I should probably start using the repels a little bit more religiously. Okay, come on now. Where's the green button? There's the green button I need to press. Get me out of here. Could use an escape rope, honestly. Probably would have saved time as well. I'm looking at the clock, and I think we have enough time to do the last thing I wanted to do. So let's do that. Let's get our Route 115 encounter. And there are some trainers on that route as well, but I think we can... No. I don't want to be stuck on this island. What is this, Lost? I think we can do what I want to do. And I also think we can get Thunderbolt from this guy. Oh, I knew it, Gilmore. I knew you had made the right choice asking you. This is my thanks. A TM containing Thunderbolt. Was that actually Thunderbolt? Did that say 42? 24. I have flippy number syndrome. Let me buy this Thunderstone from you. There's other stones we could buy, yes, that we could probably use. Like, I know we need at least 2 water stones for our Staryu and for our Shelter, but we haven't decided to use them on the party yet. If we ever decide to put them on the party, I will go ahead and use those guys, but for now I have not. Now oh wait, there's a faster way. I was like, I could go all the way through freaking Flannery Town or whatever it's called. But I can actually, now that we have Surf, I can actually just go north of Rustboro and save some time here. Hopefully we get something awesome for this last encounter. I would love a fighting type to replace Sawk, I'm not gonna lie. I do love fighting types, but I think what normally spawns there is like Jigglypuffs and Wigglytuffs, so my imagination is that it's going to be chock full of fairy types, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I have no qualms with a fairy type, although Wanda's kind of killing it for us, so you know. We are going to throw up a repel just to make sure that we don't get a water encounter. I really don't want a water encounter. Throw up that max repel. Switch, put retro out front. Like I said, if I can avoid the water encounter, I wouldn't think anything higher than level 41 is going to be out here and is going to jump in my way and make me a sad puppy, but it's possible. I would like to minimize the odds though. Keep going. Is this it? I think this is the area. Yes, this is the area. There should be some grass. There's also going to be trainers though, so we want to be a little careful. If we're avoiding, no, okay, do the exact opposite of what you just said. We're gonna have to take on a trainer. It's not that big a deal. He's got a girder. Is it scary? No, it's not at all. Going to Wanda, the fairy type. He's bulking up. Am I scared? No, I'm gonna calm mine just to prove how not scared I am. He's gonna bulk up a second time. I'm a little bit more scared now, so I'm gonna go for the Moonblast and one-shot him. Never concerned, never concerned. And now I'm set up. So now assuming he has, yeah, he's got Toxicroak, which is a poison type, so I should not be in, but I'm going to go for the Moonblast anyway. I'm going for the Sucker Punch because he's just not a smart person in general. I'm just going to be honest. Not a very smart cookie. That's not super effective because he is part poison, though. I will give him that. There's the Venoshock. We're going to live, though, because not a big deal. Last Pokemon is going to be a Chestnut. We're going to go into Georgie because we have some quad-effective flying-type moves to take this guy out. If you can go for the quad-effective, you go for the quad-effective. Georgie wants to learn Hypnosis. It might make catching Pokemon easier, but at this point, we can't really be affording to do that. We just got to try to win. I think I sped up so fast, her battle music didn't even play. I'll battle while I'm running. Try to keep up with me. Okay, one more battle, which I said I really didn't want to do. We should be able to one-shot this Blissey because its defense is nothing. The crit may have mattered. Did it? I don't know. You can tell me in the comments. Blissey's going to go down. Screen's going to go fuzzy. And our last Pokemon is going to be an Audino. Audino is not a whole lot of fun, if we're being honest, but we have Texas, and we should be able to Iron Head this thing into next century. That didn't do nearly as much as I thought because I really thought you were a fairy type. I don't know why I was under that interpretation, but I was fairly certain that you were a fairy type. Doesn't matter though, we're gonna take down the Audino anyway and get some really good experience for that. Audino is great for experience, and so is that Blissey. I wonder, you know what this trainer probably is? This is probably a grinding trainer. You're probably just supposed to fight her over and over and over again and get like 1,000,000 experience. I'll come back later and see if that is the case. Ooh, I almost ran into there. We are gonna have to do one more battle against a Ninja Boy, it's looking like. TM 101, they don't even go that high. What are you talking about? They don't even go that high. It's Focus Punch, probably not gonna use it, but it's there. I appreciate it. Grab this, nothing there. Grab this, come on now. We're gonna have to fight Ninja Boy. Am I scared of Ninja Boy? Not really, but I still think I should probably use the Paralyze Heal on Texas just in case, and maybe also a Super Potion, again, just in case, and on Wanda, just in case, but I'm not concerned. Ninja Boy, you're gonna block my path. You're gonna make me leave the whole area and then come back. It's extremely obnoxious. Oh, Georgie, come on in. X-Scissor, not a big deal. This thing could know Shadow Ball, but it doesn't, so don't worry about it. Next Pokemon, Conkeldurr, Wanda. Wanda, come on in. Moonblast this thing. Didn't quite kill it, but the Moonblast, the second Moonblast will get the job done. Texas wants to learn Agility. No, thank you. Come on, man, come on. You're literally, he's gonna block the way like that. That is so unbelievably rude. I can't even start to describe how rude it is. We're gonna have to leave the entire area, land here, go inside the cave, and come back. Repel's effective, we're off. I'll go ahead and use another. Okay, well, apparently I won't because I pressed the wrong button. We're gonna have to go in the cave, out of the cave, back to Route 115. Make sure to use a Repel. Be a smarty. Repel. You can read. Yeah, that's a Macho Brace. Repel. Used it. 250 steps. I'm gonna have to take like a bunch of extra steps because of you. You'll maybe waste a whole extra Repel, you little Ninja Boy. But it's okay because we can now sneak all the way up here, past this guy, into the grass, and get our encounter. Are we ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Google, listen to me. I don't think you're ready for this Beyonce. I don't think you're ready for this. Is it Booty? The song's called Bootylicious. I might have had the name of that song. I thought they were talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Okay, get rid of the Repel. Fast you. I don't know how I didn't run right in front of those trainers just then. I'm 100% sure I went in their field of view at some point. Luckily, didn't come back to bite me. Our Route 115 encounter is going to be. I mean, you got Tangrowth in this game. You got Tangrowth. He's going to be pretty tanky. It's an option. As a tanky boy, you have that option, which is kind of nice. Go for some Bullet Punches just to weaken him further. A Bullet Punch might crit him and kill him, so I'm not going to deal with that. Man, I'm getting sweaty in this jacket. I thought I would record in the jacket just because I don't usually like how red looks. I don't usually like how red looks on the camera, but you know what? It's a little toasty, so I might take it off before the next one. I might also eat some dinner before the next one, if you know what I'm saying. This guy's getting named Spagooter. I can already tell you that if I catch this thing, when I catch this thing, his name's gonna be Spagooter. I've already decided. It's already been decided. You just need to get in the ball. All you need to do is get into the ball. You're gonna knock me off, it's okay. You're gonna knock me off, it's okay. I just need you to get in the ball, and your name is gonna be Spagooter. So please get caught. Please get caught. Please get caught. We're switching Pokemon. Earhart, come on in. Stun all of my Pokemon, don't you? You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. You're now over half of it. You're now over 50% HP. It's very rude. I would like to weaken you a little bit further, but I don't want to kill you. I'm a little bit nervous about killing you. So if we could just stop it. If you could just stop it, my boy. If you could just stop it. Oh my gosh, with all of the stun spores. Payback should not take this thing out. Okay, come on now. Come on now. He has knockoff. It's doing a lot of damage to everything. This Tangle is the toughest thing I've ever had to catch. I just want to catch you. I just want to catch you. I just want to catch you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Was that so hard, Spagooter? Tangela was captured. I got spaghetti on the brain. I have no idea why. Now that I've said it, I'm gonna go eat. I'm going to Fazoli's. Don't even care. I'm going to Fazoli's. Tangle is the vine Pokemon. Its vines snap off easily and painlessly if they are grabbed, allowing it to make a quick getaway. The lost vines are replaced by new growth the very next day. I already told you what your name's gonna be, and you better love it. It better be your favorite of all time. Spagooter. That is weird seeing that on screen, but you know what? It sounds a lot better in my head. Spagooter was transferred to Lynette's PC. Of course he was. And let's just very quickly, why not, see what else we could have gotten here. Okay, pretty glad I didn't get that. You know, that would have been all right. That would have been fine. Yeah, pretty glad I didn't get that. Pretty glad I didn't get that. Spagooter might have been... Please, though. Spagooter may have been the best option for us here. Walthy, you want to get out front again? I wanted that. That's what I wanted. Can we like get out of here, though? Can we stop? What if we just stopped? What if we just stopped? Who's my fastest Pokemon? Let me probably Retro. Yeah, I wanted the Yanmega. Please let me out of here. I wanted the Yanmega. The Yanmega would have been my first choice, but you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you don't always get your first choice. Sometimes you don't get into Harvard. Sometimes you get into Truman State University instead. Ha 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 ha. I'm talking about myself. Okay. That's gonna do it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we're gonna do what I said we were gonna do this episode, which is head east of Mauville towards Fortree City. There are Doduos here. Have I seen that yet? We're gonna head east of Mauville towards Fortree City and get a bunch of new encounters in tomorrow's episode too. Do I want to, what I have to decide now is, do I want to make any changes to the team with the Pokemon that we caught in today's episode? I kind of want to add Tynamo to the team, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am tempted to put Unagi on the team. But for who? That's a much tougher decision. I don't think it makes sense at this point. We do have double ghost typing. No. I don't think it makes sense. So we're gonna keep the squad the way it is right now. And like I said, we're gonna head over to this route over here. We're gonna get ourselves a Route 118 encounter, hopefully not on the water. I'm gonna throw up a Max Repel right now because I know I'm gonna forget before the next episode. There you go. Throw up the Max Repel, get an encounter in the grass, not in the water, and then also get an encounter on, I think it's Route 123. So we'll get 2 new encounters in tomorrow's episode and fight a whole bunch of trainers and hopefully make it to Fortree City. No guarantees though. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you don't subscribe. Do subscribe, but not to become a citizen on PlaycrastiNation, to become my best friend instead. And I'll see you guys next time.